With the current historic interest rate environment, are you considering a refinance? Hey, it's Dustin Oldfather, owner of Motto Mortgage Prosperity. I wanted to give you a quick update on the state of the market and what's happening. While interest rates have gone to historic lows, what's happening in the mortgage markets is there's a huge flood of applications. And so what that means is that banks and investors who are basically providing the money for the mortgages have artificially inflated their rates to stem the flow of applications. They would much rather be able to deny a loan than not be able to service the number of applications and have the pipeline get so far extended that people get frustrated, angry, and upset. And so what's happening right now is that all of the banks are at capacity. And so what you need to know is if you're thinking about going through this process, you want to start the application process now. What's not going to happen is you're not going to call up and say, oh, I want a 2% interest rate or I want a 0% interest rate, which is just crazy. But we've heard those calls. The banks have a certain amount of risk that's embedded, especially in a rising interest rate environment, which we will be at some point. For the short term, they're also still concerned about defaults, which in the current environment is a very real concern for lenders. So when you choose to work with a broker like us at Motto Mortgage, what's nice is that we shop all the banks. We work for you, we don't work for a specific bank, and that means that we can shop your loan for the best product and the best rate. And then once we get the application in, we can float and wait for that window that opens. Because what happens is that the lenders have a certain capacity, they open a window, they take enough applications, and then they close that window and then they're raising rates. So we have a chance to lock, which means that we'll float until we get to the right window to make sure that you get the best rate possible, get you locked in, know that you're going to close within 60 days, and that you're going to be able to be on the other side of this with the best rate possible.